Hello, this is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you who are joining us today on this platform. It's such a joy to see you all today as well. Today, we just thought to come out to this beautiful school campus where the kids study. So this is a beautiful ground that they have made over here. They have a awesome playground. It's called the Centenary Playground. So the kids
And
love it over here.
and we have gold dust falling today.
Yes, we have gold dust from heaven.
It's Sunday and we love Sundays. It's so beautiful. You get to enjoy with family, and the kids are just amazed at the the screen.
Yeah, we just thought to today share with you as to why it all started for us in terms of our journey on this business platform. So, if you look at our lives, as I'm not sure if many of you have seen the previous lives that we had shared about us as a family, we were in a different location. We have relocated to Melbourne recently, almost 3 years back. Hi, James. Thank you. We just thought to share as to why we entered into this step of taking.
And I was thinking it's always good to remember your why, because when things are challenging and it doesn't work out the way you think, it's always good to remember your why. And I think it gives you a renewed strength to go ahead. Uh, yeah. So, what is your
Yeah.
why? What was your why?
I think for me, there were many whys, I would say,
Yeah, we have
because
so many whys.
we have so many whys as to why we had to do this. Because always, like, see, at the end of the day, if we don't do something different, life is going to be the same, and it's just going to continue the way it is. And we keep expecting for a different situation
Outcome.
or an outcome, but we don't tend to get it because we haven't done anything different to receive that different outcome. So for us, for me particularly, definitely, I was looking at an opportunity where I can have an additional income or a passive income, because during these times of pandemic, I think one of the things that people have realized is that they can't depend just on their full-time jobs alone to support them in their financial requirements. It is definitely a very important factor to have an additional passive income in their lives, because how many people have lost their job during this pandemic time? It is numerous people across the globe. It's not just in one country or one region. Across the globe, many people have lost their
I
jobs.
was working in an airline company in Dubai, and so many of my friends have lost their job during these times.
Yeah.
And even here,
I
the
was in that.
aviation industry is badly affected, and I know a lot of my friends and colleagues from that industry, so I really know what it is.
Yeah.
Their livelihood has been affected,
True.
and yeah.
And I come from the travel industry as well. And the same thing in my previous industry as well. I see a lot of people, like, because we're all connected on LinkedIn, and we see a lot of people who are right now putting their posts as looking out for jobs and looking out for new roles and responsibilities. Now, this is one of the things that we thought why we should look at an additional income, because we were no more able to say that yes, we are dependent on the full-time job that we
And I
have.
think our commitments were growing because we wanted to send the kids to a Catholic school, and we were also we're looking at options of kind of buying a home here because we're renting currently. And there were many other whys. Even for me, it was like the work was very stressful for me. I literally, just before the COVID, I couldn't get out of my bed. I used to like dread.
Yeah, I remember those days. She says, "Oh, today again a working day. I don't want to go for work
I
today."
used to like travel a lot, almost spend 2-3 hours in the train to get to my workplace, and then I used to put a lot of my commitment and dedication into my work, but I never found it giving me any returns back. Instead, I felt like I was compromising on my health, I was compromising on my family
Family
time.
time. Yeah.
Like my son was just 2 years when we moved to this land and in Melbourne, and he just didn't stay away from us, and I felt like he used to be so sad going to the childcare, and every time he used to cry in the mornings when we drop him off in the childcare, and it used to break my heart. He's used to like having hot foods given to
Served
him,
on a plate. Luxury of being in Dubai.
and then but it all changed for him, and his weight was reducing drastically, and it used to like really I used to cry some days seeing how much he has lost weight. I couldn't be with him almost 12 hours a day, and when I come back from work, he used to like tell me I'm hungry. When he sees me, he'll be like, I'm hungry, can you give me something? And I used to stuff my office bag with some food for him so that
Yeah.
I can just give it to him.
Because the food of the childcare, he wasn't really so satisfied with
Yeah,
that in
he
terms of
didn't
the
like
taste
it.
and the like of it.
Yeah, it was
So-
very bland for him. And
Hi Shiva.
hi Shiva. So his health, I felt like his weight was reducing a lot, and he wasn't happy. In the weekend or when we had a long weekend, I used to like really feed him, and I could see a change in him just with 3-4 days of me being near to him, and I didn't know what's the way out. I mean, leaving my work was not an option because we had to survive in this land.
Yeah.
Though we were paid well, being an IT professional, I felt like it wasn't worth it at the end of the day, affecting my health, affecting my children, and
Yeah, at the end of the day, see, we get these precious moments to spend with our kids, and this is the life of everyone, I say, who are working parents, because we tend to compromise a lot of things and miss out to spend the beautiful milestones of children because of our busy schedule. And it's not to blame us also, because at the end of the day, when we come after work, we as parents we are so tired. The kids are also so tired. They just want to hit the bed after a full day at school, right from probably 7:30 in the morning till 6 o'clock or 6:30 in the evening. So we can't blame them as well. Now, this is the reason why we said, okay, we need to look out for opportunities
I
where
have
we can
another
spend more time with the family.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
we both are involved a lot in the ministry, and we are serving in the church, and it took a lot of our time just being available. We love doing it, just praying for people, just being available for them when we can. Like we are involved with some youth, we are involved in an old age care ministry, like literally people who have
Yeah.
no family to support them or be available. So we love doing that, but our weekends just went in all these, and we really never had any time to renew, refresh ourselves. Just
Excuse me,
being
guys.
able to serve more in the ministry and having the time and the resources to be able to do that is another why for
Yeah,
us.
exactly. We wanted to be helpful, and the time that God has given us, we wanted to use it in the best way for His kingdom as well, because that is definitely a priority for us. So, having all these needs, we took this decision of venturing into starting our own online business, and that's just what we did. Was we came across a news feed on our Facebook channel, and we went into it, and we saw how people were changing their lives, how people were being blessed with additional income, how people were even taking the bold step of leaving their full-time job and venturing into this online business and making that as their full-time earning resource, because they could spend more time with their family and they
Yeah.
could meet their wives.
Yesterday we had a mastermind, and a very dear business partner of ours was sharing how she quit her full-time
Nursing
job
job.
as a registered nurse.
That too in the US. I can
UK, right?
US.
US. So and
So you
she
can
was,
imagine, like nurses in US and all nursing professions in US and all are highly paid. So she took that bold step of leaving that full-time job, and because why was she able to do it? Because she had this additional income opportunity in her life.
So we just want to like encourage everyone to step out of comfort zones and take steps for your future, for your family. And just want to bless you all. Have a lovely weekend with all your family, and just enjoy the time you have. Even in the midst of the pandemic, practice gratitude, the wonderful things God has blessed in our lives, our health, our children, our family, our job, the careers that we have. There's so
Yeah.
many things actually to thank God for.
Definitely.
And He has beautiful plans for each one of us to prosper us, to give us good hope and good future. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks
Yeah.
for staying with us
Thank
and
you
watching
all.
Shiva.
Thank you for joining us today. And we look forward to meeting you all again on the same platform. So, still then, stay safe. God bless you.